Hello, Cryptonauts, and welcome back to another episode of Cryptocurrency Chat. I am your host, Blockchain John, here with my co-host, Cryptolissa, here to give you the top 10 daily stats as well as your crypto news of the day. How's it going, Lissa?
I'm good, feeling a lot better. And with that, this content is for entertainment purposes only. Any comments made by the host or guest is not financial advice.
Perfect. All right, let's get started with your top 10 daily stats provided by coingecko.com. Starting off with, of course, the infamous Bitcoin settling at, actually, let's refresh that page. Settling at $36,299.28 with a 7-day loss of 15.6% and a market cap of $687 billion. Wow, that's down a lot.
That's down a lot.
Yeah. Number two, Ethereum settling at $2,537.75 with a 7-day loss of gobs and gobs and gobs of 23.8%, down in the past 7 days, and a market cap of $304 billion. All right, number three, Tether settling at $1.01 with a 7-day gain, slight gain of 1%, and a market cap of $79 billion. Number four, Binance Coin settling at $381.80 with a 7-day loss of 22.9% and a market cap of $64 billion. Number five, USD Coin settling at $1.01 with a 7-day gain of 0.8% and a market cap of $48 billion. Number six, Cardano settling at $1.13 with a 7-day loss of 12.8% and a market cap of $36 billion. Number seven, Solana settling at $100.15 with a, oh my goodness, with a 7-day loss of 32.2% in the past 7 days. Wow.
Wow.
Yes, wow. And a market cap of $31 billion. Number eight, XRP settling at 63 cents with a 7-day loss of 19% and a market cap of $30 billion. Number nine, Terra settling at $69.40 with a 7-day loss of 20.8% and a market cap of $28 billion. And last but not least, for the top 10 daily stats, we have Polkadot settling at $18.85 with a 7-day loss, wow, of 32.1% and a market cap of $20 billion. Wow, 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 wow. And the runners up, we have Doge.
It's
Go ahead.
it's just a bloodbath here
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah. The runners up, we have Dogecoin, Avalanche, Binance USD, Shiba, and Terra USD. Polygon's down there too. Cosmos. Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good time to buy if you can get it. I've been
For
buying. I tell you what, man. I've been buying.
everybody should buy, not financial advice, but yeah,
That's a good one. I
everybody
like
should
that.
buy.
All right. The overall total market cap is at $1.77 trillion, up by 5.4% in the past 24 hours. All right, Cryptonauts, if you don't know yet, you can click on this little candy jar up in the top right corner here at coingecko.com. Get yourself some free candies and place it inside your candy jar. You get yourself some awesome rewards, some NFTs, or some discounted coupons for some products or services. So with that said, I'm going to pass it over to you, Cryptolissa, to give us the plug.
Remember, if you appreciate our content, like and subscribe and notification bell. We post every Wednesday and Sunday on YouTube. Also, check us out on Discord. We have a market there where you can work to earn coins to get NFTs. We're also on Patreon. And of course, if you want to support the platform, we also have a coin tree. And also, check us out on Twitter. Um, I'm on there as well as John, and C3 Media also has a Twitter handle. So go check us out.
Cool.
And uh, with that, you want to get started on news this week
Absolutely.
or today?
Let's get started with our news provided by CryptoPotato.com. First news of the day is from Mandy Williams. Hey, that's an easy name. Solana Network suffers yet another network outage. DeFi users pay the price. Disc. While the crypto market was bleeding heavily on Friday, Solana experienced another network hiccup that caused panic among traders and DeFi users across the crypto community. The Solana network has suffered multiple issues within the last few months, and this current incident is the second in January. But unlike other occasions, the latest outage lasted about 48 hours. That's way too long for me. The Solana team said that they first noticed the hiccup on Friday, January 21st, 2022 at midnight UTC. Quote, the mainnet beta cluster is experiencing some performance degradation. We are currently investigating the issue, the team wrote. The investigation lasted more than 24 hours before the team was able to identify the cause on Saturday at 17:55 UTC. According to the brief report on the Solana status page, the issue was caused by excessive duplicate transactions done by bots. Of course. See, that's the thing about making things too affordable when it comes to transactions, is that people can spam the network.
Exactly. And those bots, I'm telling you, it's not worth it.
The issue was resolved today, Sunday, at about 1619 UTC after the release and adoption of V version 1.8.14, which was designed to mitigate the worst effects of the issue. Quote, these forthcoming releases are aimed at improving the state of the network, with more improvements expected to roll out in the next 8 to 12 weeks. Many of these features are currently live on testnet, where they are being rigorously tested, the team added. Of course. The recent Solana Network issue provided developers and non-Solana supporters another opportunity to jeer the supposed Ethereum killer. HarperCollins author Mark Jeffrey believes that Solana is already out of the winning blockchain of the future due to persistent network outages. That's a possibility. Yeah. Let's see. Solana being down for 48 hours multiple times now makes me question the viability of the monolithic structure. It's clear the winning blockchain of the future will likely be one with a modular architecture. That was, who was that? That was by Daniel Schwang. Schwang? While the network issue has been resolved, DeFi users on the blockchain were left to pay the price as they faced heavily liquidations over the 48 hours of the network was down. The Solana network outage over the weekend happened at one of the worst times in the crypto market. The price dipped in massive red, liquidations was in sight, and users were looking for ways to top up their balance to avoid forced liquidation. Unfortunately, Solana network users who took loans with collateralized assets like Sol from lending platforms Solend could not save their assets during the market meltdown as the blockchain struggled with congestion. A massive liquidation across the board happened next, and users were left counting their losses. Wow, dude, that's horrible.
Yeah, it is. So sad. I can't even fathom what Solana users are going through right now. It's crazy. So, do you have any comment on that?
I think I'm. It's just bad. It's all bad.
It is bad. It's horrible. So, with that, we're going to move over to our next news article from Dimitar Zanzarov.
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce that name. I'm probably butchering it. The pros and cons of a CBDC, according to the Federal Reserve. The Central Bank of the United States, the Federal Reserve, released a discussion paper that examines the advantages and disadvantages of rolling out a potential U.S. CBDC. This is the first conversation that the Fed had organized with the broad public to determine whether and how the digital version of the dollar could benefit the domestic financial system. While numerous countries, with China leading the pack, are racing to issue their own central bank digital uh, con- countries,
Mm-hmm.
that should be currencies, yeah?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, central bank digital currencies and implement them in their monetary network, the USA is in no rush. More than a year ago, Jerome Powell, chairman of the Federal Reserve, assured that the world's leading economy will first carefully and thoughtfully examine the matter before jumping into decisions. In a recent report, the Fed outlined the most significant pros and cons of such a financial product. Quote, we look forward to engaging with the public, elected representatives, and a broad range of stakeholders as we examine the positive and negatives of a central bank digital currency in the United States, end quote. And that was a quote from Powell. The institution noted that consumers and businesses have long held and transferred money in digital forms, including bank accounts or online transactions. As such, a potential central bank digital currency could continue the trend and provide a quote safe digital payment option for households and businesses, unquote. Additionally, CBDC transactions could result in faster settlement opportunities between nations. However, the digital version of the US dollar could work against people's privacy as the government would control the monetary product. It may also not be beneficial for America's financial stability and not ad- and not advance the existing means of payment. Last year, Powell argued that a CBDC's main benefit could be to replace cryptocurrencies, including stablecoins. Nonetheless, earlier this month, he changed his viewpoint and stated that central bank digital currencies and stablecoins could coexist. In April 2021, the chair of the Federal Reserve uh,
Opined.
opined that the USA should not copy paste the Chinese model of a central bank digital currency. According to him, the two economic superpowers are very different and require distinctive approaches. Quote, the currency that is being used in China is not the one that would work here. It's one that really allows the government to see every payment for which it is used in real time, end quote.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the Federal. That's kind of dumb. The Federal Reserve. That's exactly what they're trying to make with the CBDC. But they're saying, no, we're not trying to copy the Chinese. No, we would never try to see what you guys are doing with transactions on the blockchain. Bull. That's why their blockchain is going to be a centralized, private blockchain. You're not going to be allowed to see it. It's not open to the public. It's only allowed for the Federal Reserve to see what's going on in their blockchain. Sure.
Exactly.
I,
Exactly.
That's all done. Oh no, we're not gonna be like them. Sure. Uh huh. Sure.
Yeah. So ridiculous.
Let's see. Next news written by Jordan Lionchev. Union Bank of Philippines to offer custodial services to crypto assets as demand grows. The Union Bank of Philippines plans to open a custodial service for cryptocurrencies as the asset class becomes increasingly popular among the local population. As cited by Bloomberg, Kathy Casas, the bank's head of blockchain and application coordination department, outlined the institution's plans recently. The top executives explained that it is a necessary strategy employed to secure the future of the organization. This decision took cognizance of the fact that the 1% to 2% of the Filipinos hold crypto assets. With the increasing interest in the asset class, it is estimated that up to 5% of the population could be investing in cryptocurrencies in the next 5 years. Casas explained that most of the crypto adopters are the younger generations who own tokens and also earn some profits through play-to-earn gaming platforms. An estimation by Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange, shows that there are more Filipinos holding cryptocurrency assets than the average global average. The exchange estimates that 1 in every 5 Philippines nationals have dabbled with cryptocurrency assets. The planned service by the Union Bank of the Philippines will consist of tokenized bonds issued to its customers. Quote, we are making efforts to educate our clients also via social media, making sure that they are safe, Casas said. The organization expects a seamless delivery considering that it is the first bank in the country to launch its own stablecoin, PHX, in 2019. The PHX is helping to reach the unbanked in rural and difficult to access areas in the country, the bank said. As awareness of the cryptocurrencies grows, regulators have their work cut out as they continue working towards limiting marketing to retail customers, warning of the risk associated with the assets. The governor of the Central Bank of the Philippines, Benjamin Diokno, warned that the digital assets could pose a danger to the financial system. He added that investing in them is vulnerable, considering it could create more room for illicit activities that sabotage the economy. Of course, there's always two sides of the coin. I mean, you can basically do the same thing with fiat as well, you know?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that.
Leave that there.
So, on to the next news article written by Mandy Williams. McDonald's Job Application sold as NFTs on OpenSea following the crypto sell-off. This is hilarious. Memes are a part of internet culture, but they are therapy for Bitcoiners and crypto traders whenever the market crashes. While there are thousands of memes flying around to comfort crypto holders, some of the top-notch memes are those that suitably devalue the efforts of service employees working 9-to-5 jobs in companies like McDonald's. Anyone interested in crypto for a while and active on crypto Twitter or any other crypto community must have came across these McDonald's memes. Most of the memes featuring the American fast food chain usually suggest that crypto traders will have to work or look for jobs at McDonald's if prices continue to crash in order to survive the bearish market. Interestingly, one particular meme about McDonald's sharing job applications with crypto traders that trended during the market crash in June of last year has become an NFT. And you can see that tweet there, which I find hilarious. The most recent McDonald's meme came on behalf of El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, wearing McDonald's employee Nayib Bukele wearing McDonald's employees uniform. That was a mouthful. It's exactly 7 months since that meme circulated through the crypto space, and the market is bleeding again. This time, Bitcoin is trading at half its all-time high price, and most altcoins have record double-digit losses. As crypto traders count their losses while hoping for the market to recover, someone has turned McDonald's employee applications into a non-fungible token, or as we all know, NFT collection, and listed it on OpenSea, proving again that anything can be tokenized and sold as an NFT. Dubbed McDonald's Job Application, the NFT collection consists of 1,111 application forms that holders can use to find their dream job at the fast food company.
That's too
The
much.
McDonald's application NFT creator even went on to give the collection a comic description, poking fun at crypto bros. Quote, ETH going down? Can't afford living? We got you. Apply now to your dream 9 to 5 McDonald's job with our application. According to the ambitious creator, the first 1,000 are free to mint, while the remaining 111 will cost zero point zero 0.01 ETH, approximately $25 at current prices. It interestingly, 460 McDonald's application NFTs have been minted and are currently trading on OpenSea at a floor price of 0.019 ETH or $47. At the time of writing, the collection already has a trading volume of 15.9 ETH or $40,000 since it went live about 12 hours ago.
Wow.
That's crazy. Meanwhile, it is important to note that the McDonald's application NFT collection is just a parody and not on behalf of the actual McDonald's corporation. However, the fast food chain already made its NFT debut last November when it launched its first ever non fungible token to celebrate the McRib's 40th anniversary.
Cool. It's kind of it's kind of like they're saying that the first 1,000 are free to mint, which is not really true because when you're withdrawing that transaction or minting, that's like the creator is not charging a fee, but the Ethereum transaction fee is what's going to get you. That's going to be $100, $200, $300 plus just to move that thing
Yeah,
around.
the gas fees alone is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. That's funny though. This is probably one of the funniest ones. Like, okay, I guess you got to make a little bit of fun of what's going on. I mean, we're if there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of money invested into crypto, a lot. Like they probably put way too much money into crypto that now they're regretting that they've done that because we're in a down market. It sucks. This is kind of like the funny meme part about all this that's going on. Everything's going to hell, but hey, don't worry, man. You can still apply at McDonald's. Wow.
Exactly. I was trying really hard not to laugh reading that article because it's
It's
hilarious.
it's a good one, man. I liked it. Mandy Williams. I give you props for that one. Thumbs up. Approved. All right. Last news of the day, written by. I don't know if we should even read this one. Let's see. Written by Jordan Lionchef. Crypto market rebounds $130 billion. Bitcoin recovers 5%. Shiba Inu up 37 since yesterday's low. Yeah, I don't think we need to read this one. Let's try something else. This is just like analytics. Yeah. Let's see if there's something else there. MultiChain white hat hacker returns 259 ETH. Let's see what that is real quick. Written by Shainika Deka. The users who of cross-chain protocol lashed out over unsolved security vulnerabilities that appeared earlier this week on the platform's failure to act later on. Though MultiChain revealed that one white hat hacker returned 259 ETH worth approximately $813,000. It all started with MultiChain announced the existence of a flaw that had made several accounts vulnerable to malicious entities. The team behind the protocol urged its users to revoke approval for 6 tokens, Wrapped ETH, Peri, PERIOMT, WBNB, Matic, and AVEX, in order to protect their assets in action that inevitably prompted hackers to rush in and exploit the vulnerability. Three hackers siphoned off with around $1.9 million worth of Ether, according to MultiChain. However, the co-founder of Zengo, Talberry, estimated that the total stolen amount was likely crossed $3 million. One of the hackers swiped 1.43 million from the users who failed to update their approvals. Another hacker offered to return 80% and keep the rest, $150,000, as a tip. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. If you're a hacker,
Yeah.
if you're a hacker and you're returning 80%, God bless you. I tip my hat to you, and you're gonna keep $150,000 as a tip. I tip my hat to you again. You're freaking smart. Like that's the way to do it, man. That's how it should be done, because code is law, just straight across the board. If you're developing code and your code is flawed, and the hacker finds that flaw and says, "Hey, I just took 100% of everything that you guys have fundraised," and what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. But the white hat hacker says, "You know what? I'll give you 80%. I'm just gonna keep a small little bit for myself. All right, don't do that again." I like that, man.
I
He's a gentleman. I tip my hat to you.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I think he's showing where it's, vulnerable and saying, hey, you might want to fix this. But, oh, by the way, me figuring it out, I get a chunk.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? Nirvana NFT with rare pictures of the band will be auctioned off next month. Decentraland guide and review Binance. I think that's it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Unless there's something else that you see in there.
I don't really see anything else. I mean, with that, uh, if you appreciate our content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Of course, we post every Wednesday and Sunday, and most of the time Thursdays with exclusive interviews on YouTube. You can also check us out on Discord, Twitter, and we're also on Patreon. If, of course, if you want to support us, you can donate via the coin tree, and of course, links are below for all of those items. Rather short day.
Yep. It's a typical Sunday. With that said, Cryptonauts, until next time, stack sats and hodl. Adios.